We're going to do the Mount Rushmore of training camp cliches, cliche storylines. Who won the last one?
I didn't check.
I didn't either.
Not us.
We were on vacation.
It wasn't Jake?
I was on
No, it
vacation.
was us.
Oh, it was?
You guys won?
No, it was us as a team. We lost.
Oh,
I
okay.
was saying, reiterating that his internet went out, but it's still a team.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So who
Glad
won?
to have you back, Billy.
Yeah.
I believe you guys won. I'll double check.
Oh.
Okay. No, you know
big
what?
deal.
I actually did see it. You're right. We did win. I forgot for a second.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Glad I could double check for you.
Momentary lapse of mindfulness there. So I guess, do you want to go first, Big Cat?
Yeah. So we'll go first as a team. I did miss you guys being on vacation for a week. Sometimes I think about the show, and just conversations that would happen and that didn't happen. So it's good to be back. What?
No, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. I watched The Bear over the last week. Good show. Very good show. I'm not so here was the fake conversation I had in my head. I like The Bear as a show. I'm not a huge food guy. And then I was waiting for Hank's face to be like, huh? Yeah, right, exactly. Meaning I'm not a big chef guy, but I was actually literally sitting in my house thinking about saying I'm not a big food guy, and Hank being like,
Yeah.
ugh,
Yeah.
you?
Hank and I did some. We did
So
some.
you were getting mad at me on your
Oh
vacation?
yeah. I was like, you
there.
motherfucker, Hank.
Hank and I talked about the show a little bit when he came down on Wednesday night, and we just kind of he was telling me how when he opens up his computer sometimes, old episodes of Pardon My Take start playing.
No, my car Bluetooth it
Yeah.
connects to my iTunes, and the mix downs will play. So it's the before we 3, 2, 1 clap, and I'll just get a random conversation that we had from April 2020 or something.
And it's usually us just yelling at Hank for
Yeah,
someone to be like,
yeah.
Hank's trying to ruin the show already before we get started.
Yeah.
We like to get pre-mad before we do these episodes.
Yes.
You get the competitive juices flowing a little
Lather up. Yeah,
Yeah.
we lather ourselves up.
bit. Hank just gave us a look.
Yeah.
That's a big topic that we like to have.
That's funny that it just randomly plays.
Yeah.
Let's shout out the OG, Robert Little.
Yeah,
Black
it's
Sports
you,
Online.
and it's you never. Some of the conversations are wild. Then it's all right, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Just get right into it. All right, so we're going to go first.
Sure, whatever you want.
Let's have Hank and Bubba go second,
Okay.
and then Jake and Billy will go third.
Both Jake and Billy.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jake and Billy will go third. All right, I think our 1-1 is very easy, and that is, it's the first one I sent.
Yeah, the one that we.
Yeah, it's players in the best shape of his life. So there's always one player who's this guy has finally done it. He's in the best shape of his life. It could also be a combo of best shape of your life or added 15 pounds of muscle. It could go either way. Lost 15 pounds of fat, added 15 pounds of muscle. Just the player who everyone is talking about. He's in the best shape of his life. Watch out.
Yeah, he changed his diet this
Yep.
offseason.
Yep.
So he's going shrimp. He's going chicken and fish vegetarian.
Yes.
So he cut out red meat.
He finally got a nutritionist.
Yep.
It could be as simple as that.
He's been taking his body seriously
Yeah.
this offseason.
Yeah. Stopped eating McDonald's.
Yep.
That's it usually will be coupled with a story of this player used to drink 6 liters of soda a day.
Mm-hmm.
They stopped. Best shape of their life.
Yep. Cut out soda entirely.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good pick.
Thank you.
Thanks, Hank.
We kind of alluded to this earlier when we were talking about the Steelers, but a coach saying there's a QB competition when one guy's clearly way better.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that.
Everyone's
Doesn't matter.
open.
Yeah, it's every position's up for
Doesn't matter
competition.
what the last name you got on the back of your jersey is. It could be Trubisky. It could be Rudolph.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's all up for competition.
Yes. Yeah. Sam Darnold is beating Baker right now, but Baker's going to be the starter, without a doubt.
But it's up for competition.
But it's up for competition. You're right. Okay, Jilly.
We're going to go with holdouts being a distraction.
Yeah, the D word.
Yeah.
The D word. I don't think anybody actually gets distracted during training camp. That's probably the one time of the season where it's impossible to be distracted if
Yeah.
you're a player because you're literally just trying to keep your job.
Yeah, that's a good one too because it's always you always get a couple quotes from some of the veterans being like, we care about the guys who are here right now.
Yeah, no.
We're not
You
worried
care
about
about your all-star.
Yeah, right.
Pro Bowler.
Exactly. They're all we can control is who we got in this locker room right now. But meanwhile, they're texting every night being like, Debo, will you please come back?
Yeah, but then what the media will do on that one is they'll just see the quote of this guy says I care about the players who are here, and they'll be like, this guy doesn't miss that guy.
Yeah.
And they're always wildly wrong about it.
And you'll have the once every 10 years or 5 years where someone does the fucked up thing where they actually like criticize a guy, and it's like the rule number one is don't fuck with someone else's money, but you always get that randomly, and it's always great to see. It's like you fucked up.
Yep.
Okay.
Second one we're going with is some sort of weird mode of transportation, like someone pulls up in a crazy truck,
Ooh, okay.
golf cart, Packers on bikes.
Yeah. They do that every year. Yeah,
I know,
but
but
no,
it's
I
always
like
there.
that.
They usually do. There's always one player that pulls up in one of those
Mitch's
weird
car.
like the weird 3-wheel spiders.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that are like you only buy them to wreck them eventually.
Tariq
yeah,
Cohen, I think, had one a
T-Rexes.
few years ago. Yeah.
Oh, didn't AB pull up in the back of a Brinks truck?
And a hot air balloon.
Yeah, and then someone who pulled up, who on Indy was it TY pulled up in an Indy car, I think, something like that.
Yeah. There's always a player that still drives their old car.
Yeah.
And then the media writes like 5 stories about that. Like, wow,
Well,
can you believe this guy still drives
or
his
the-
2002 Honda?
Or the GM trades up and.
Well, I was talking about
passes on
Alfred
two Hall of
Morris.
Fame
I think
guys,
Alfred Morris is still driving his 97 Honda Accord.
Okay, next pick. Good pick.
We're gonna go with a fat lineman catch a punt at the end of practice.
Ooh, yeah,
I
that's
like
good.
it.
That's
good
good.
for morale.
Good for
Lets everyone
morale,
out
yep.
early. I like that.
And if he drops it, they usually give him another chance. And they're like, okay, the coach doesn't want to be out here either.
Yes.
That's a good pick, Hank.
Okay.
Bubba.
Good pick, Bubba.
PFT, where do you want to go with
So
this? I got a lot.
I like the first one that I sent to you.
Okay.
And you also had it on your list.
Yeah.
Okay, so-
That's combined with what happens beforehand.
Yeah,
with Josh Allen.
exactly. So if there's a fight, then right afterwards it's, man, these guys just can't wait to start hitting somebody else. They're
Yes.
sick of hitting each other.
Yes.
They want some new blood out there.
Yeah, the fight boils over and everyone's like, "Oh, should we be worried about this?" Like, no, you don't understand. Like, this is camp. These guys, they're ready. They just want to hit anything else.
Yeah, they're sick of each other.
Yeah. I love the fight because the fights usually always involve like a 300-pound lineman and like a 150 wide receiver. You know what I mean? Like, it's always just a crazy mismatch. You're like, what are you doing?
There's usually like a cornerback that will instigate it.
Yeah.
And cornerbacks, they like to talk a lot, and so they keep talking to an offensive lineman from like Iowa, who then grabs him by the face mask and then slams him through the crust of the earth.
Yes. Okay. For our next one, I like. All right. I know what we both sent it and we sent it back to each other as well. So, the QB that's ready to take the next step, that's finally learned the offense. So it's usually second year, and it's like this guy feels comfortable with the terminology. He knows the playbook. Everyone's kind of fitting together. The system makes sense to him. It's usually the second or third year where offensive coordinator and QB are together. That's always a great storyline.
Yeah, it's good to have some familiarity in the offseason, not have to learn everything on the fly. I also think that in this case, this year is not so much a second-year quarterback I'm looking at for this one. I feel like Derek Carr's that guy this year. It's like this is the year that Derek Carr takes that next
Josh
step.
McDaniels will unleash Derek Carr.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes. Okay.
MVP 2,500.
Oh.
Wow.
Jersey Jerry.
Is that an official pick?
Yeah, Jersey Jerry gave it to me. I put it in. It's the first future I have.
MVP of the whole league?
Yeah.
The whole, it's not AFC, NFC.
Listen, I trust Jersey Jerry, and this was the pick he gave me, and I put it in, and now I'm just speaking it out loud.
Okay.
And we'll be rooting for it.
His name.
It seems a
it's
little
Derek
crazy.
Carr.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I get it. Ha,
Okay.
ha, ha.
But, no, I was just saying like this is Derek Carr that we're talking about.
Right. Derek Carr.
Right.
We're talking about the same Derek Carr.
With one of the best wide receivers.
Actually,
And one of the best offensive coordinators. And they had a lot of promise last year.
I'm actually going to, my MVP pick,
Sign Hunting.
this is another thing I was thinking about, just daydreaming about football. I think I'm going to pick Russell Wilson because it's like, that the narrative's
That's
there.
insane.
Why?
No,
that's way less insane than fucking Derek
Yeah,
Carr.
I like the Broncos to win the AFC too.
If the Broncos are incredible, Russell Wilson will get all the credit.
Yeah.
All of it. Everything.
True. Yeah, you're right. I don't think they're going to be.
Also,
you're right.
Peyton Manning, his first year in Denver, what happened? Mm-hmm. He went fucking nuts.
Exactly.
True. All right.
Because he had, what's his name as his OC? Fucking former Adam Gase.
Yep.
Genius.
Yep.
Boy wonder.
We're going to go, speaking of Russell Wilson, he was a two-sport athlete.
It's just great to talk about football with the guys. Just
It
want
is.
to say
Football's
that.
back. We're going to go with two-sport athlete that made the training camp roster, but everyone knows he's going to get cut.
Okay. Yeah.
Or, like
Yep.
Tim Tebow.
Yep.
Like a high profile, maybe sometimes it's like a sprinter or something.
Yep. Yep.
but it's like it's a news for a week, and you're like, oh shit, like this would be crazy, and then it gets cut. Like 3 days later.
Yep. Always fun one where you're like, he's usually like the first guy get cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he ran like a 9.4.
Yeah,
for
he has
like
one
LSU
day.
track.
He has one day.
They need to bring back Tebow this year. Can we just put our cards on the table and say we miss Tebow? I miss Tebow. You guys all miss Tebow, definitely, right?
I just would like to see him try to block more.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like those preseason highlights were laugh out loud funny.
Yeah.
When he was just getting run over by everybody.
Yes, that part definitely.
Bring back Tebow.
We're going to go with
You have 2 picks now.
2 picks. Our first one is going to be
Bill, your internet's cutting out on you.
a player showing up fat.
Ooh, yeah.
That's one. You know, Eddie Lacy. And it's like, is he fat?
Leonard Fournette.
Leonard Fournette was the newest one.
Yeah.
But guys
Bad
showing up
angle
too fat.
season. Yeah, first couple days of camp is always bad angles. You get a picture of someone, you're like, is he fat?
I haven't seen a lot of follow up on what happened to Leonard Fournette because I would assume that if he really was fat, we'd still be talking about it, right? Or was it just like a bad report that
Well,
was
no,
out there?
he got the lucky bounce of there was reports that he was fat, and it was like a week before camp started, and that's just you can just lose 10 pounds of water weight in a second.
Yeah.
So then he shows up fine. It's the guys who show up for the first day, and it's like, ooh, that's not great.
Yeah.
The conditioning tests are so funny because they're the easiest things ever. I remember I used to do it. I used to do the Bears conditioning test, and I pass it every year. They're just basically saying, are you a fat fuck? Did you actually get in the gym once in the offseason?
Yeah, I drank an entire bottle of Mad Dog and then went out and did the conditioning test.
Yeah.
The Albert Hainsworth one that he failed.
Yeah.
It's very easy to
Very
do.
easy. Very easy. Okay, you guys have another one?
Yeah, it's going to be a rookie saying something out of context or going viral for just being a rookie, like Jamar Chase last year.
Uh-huh.
Talking about catching the balls, and I was like,
White
oh, he's going to be a
stripes, yeah.
bust, and
Yep.
he's unreal.
Yep. I
So
like
it's
that one.
Rookie saying something that people go crazy about.
Yes.
All right, good pick. We're gonna
Wow,
go.
look at the positivity.
Yeah.
Hank's about to blow this
I'm
one.
a sweet dick. No, this is my favorite one. Common storyline, one of the best ones every year. It's star quarterback banging his mom's best friend.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Classic.
Yeah. Got
That
that
is
dog.
a very good one.
Very enjoyable storyline. I wish there was more follow up from that too.
Yeah, really, the media's dropped the ball on that
I
one.
know.
We haven't. No one has asked him one question about that.
Or
Yeah.
the other players.
And we have insiders that go to the camp.
Yeah, nobody
They
has
haven't been
spoken
able
up.
to get anything.
It's disgusting. No wonder our country's in the shape it's in right now.
Billy, anything?
I plead the fifth.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's go with our last one. What do we got?
Yeah, the last one. The late round or undrafted guy who's turning heads. He's turning heads, and they compare him to a Hall of Famer. They're like, this guy's turning heads, not to compare him to Lawrence Taylor, but you can see like some physical similarities.
Yes.
And then the guy ends up getting cut.
Yes. Where it's just like, okay, and you can also throw him into he's very
That's
similar.
usually a Hard Knocks guy too.
Yeah,
Like, that's
Well, it's a combo guy because it's also the guy who's most likely to return a punt or a kickoff in the fourth quarter of a preseason game, and everyone's like, "Whoa, weapon!" And then he's cut.
Yeah, there's always a guy on defense that recovers like a crazy amount of fumbles during the preseason. And as we know about fumble luck, there's a lot of luck that goes into it. But they're like, this guy, I don't know something about it. He's just got a nose for the football.
Yeah.
No, the ball just like happened to fall near his feet 3 times.
When all the scrubs were playing.
Yeah, and they're like,
Yeah.
wait, how come this guy got cut? He recovered 3 fumbles.
I do love the fourth quarter like highlights. We're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, they are playing all backups, so it's it does context matters.
Yep.
I was gonna say I think Victor Cruz is like the only person to ever actually work out from being like nasty in the preseason.
Yeah.
Like
to go
when he went off in that game and he had like 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. Everyone's like, holy fuck,
Yeah.
this guy's insane.
Until Kyle Sloter this year.
Yeah, that's probably gonna happen. All right, things we missed. Honorable mentions. Well, we also had homecoming guy. Basically, if he played within 300 miles, high school or college, of where the team is playing, there's always a storyline like this guy, like it's a homecoming for him.
Yep. Local kid makes good.
Yeah.
There's always a comically wildly inaccurate kicker. This year it was on the Jags. I think he like hit a coach in the head with a missed field goal. Like that just as like cartoonish stuff. Like, oh, he's hit 3 uprights and then he got his foot stuck in a bucket and fell down and a bottle of water fell on his head.
When the coach says everyone has to earn their spot on this team, that's just BS because like I feel like entering training camp, 45 of the 53 spots are locked up.
Correct. The guy who's fully healthy for the first time in his career since his rookie year, Saquon this year, where it's like I finally had a full off season where I wasn't injured. Watch out. And usually that guy just gets injured again.
I love the players that show up still injured this season from like a lingering injury that they had last year.
Yeah.
So they got held out in October, November, maybe played one game in December with a hamstring issue, and then coach is like, we're going to work him in slowly here in August and make sure he's healthy. We don't want that hamstring to keep being an issue. Mm-hmm. And then guess what? The hamstring is still an issue.
Yeah, still an issue. I like the guy, the guy who unlocks the system. Like the player who they write about and they're like, this guy was made for this offensive system. And it's just some usually some slot receiver. Mm-hmm. It's like, this is the perfect fit. They finally have this piece.
If we're talking system talk, just the player saying like, this offense is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Yeah. New offensive system. Holy shit. Watch out.
I thought there's always a guy every year in Hard Knocks that you like just overhype way too much and then overdraft in fantasy.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep.
It's usually like a wide receiver who just makes a couple good plays.
Yeah, it was for a while. It was like a wide receiver. Yeah, no, you're right. You can actually go through the list of guys on each Hard Knocks, and you're like, oh, that's why I drafted him. Whoops.
I like the chemistry that starts to develop if you have like a new wide receiver in town. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, they've been throwing together all offseason. They've developed a great chemistry.
Different energy in the building.
Different energy in the building.
Change. Yeah, usually someone either got added or someone was taken out, and it's like, oh yeah, different energy.
I like we got a great group of guys. It's always about like a just awesome group of guys in the locker room.
Yep.
And we think if we all work together and pull in the same direction, we can go on to do some pretty great things this year.
Yes.
Backup quarterbacks just doing weird stuff.
Yeah. Minshew. Showering in compression shorts.
Yeah. Backup quarterbacks having a moment for sure. And then the basics are always fun. Like the defense is ahead of the offense. Offense is ahead of the defense. Just so, like I think I saw one quote this year was like, we got to start. Oh, it was actually Christian McCaffrey talking about Baker Mayfield. He's like, we got to start winning more sessions.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Like we got to start winning these.
I like this quarterback finally has weapons. I like that one.
Yep.
I've been saying that a lot to myself about this offseason.
Yeah.
But yeah, just finally, you know what? He's got a weapon. He finally has a true number one.
He's going to be unlocked.
Yep.
Yeah, unlocking.
I love unlocking guys.
Unlocking in preseason is what it's all about. Anything else, Hank? You got anything that's? I'm trying to think if there's any. The Patriots never really have anything coming like big out of training camp.
Yeah, it's just like they're still good.
Yeah,
the Bears usually just have some guy that everyone got excited about, got drafted, and then he just is injured all the time. Like Ryan Pace actually left a burning bag of shit on everyone's doorstep with Tevin Jenkins, who was supposed to be like, holy shit, he got him in the second round. He's just been injured the whole time.
Yeah, I feel like the lineman punt thing is like the only that will always come out of the Patriots.
Always.
Is there ever a story that comes out of the Patriots camp where it's like Belichick was really pissed off at people today? Like bad practice?
No, I mean, I just enjoy like the reporters that live. We talked about it last show, but they live tweet the scrimmages and like the 5-on-5s
it's the
and
best.
Stuff that like mean nothing and
nothing.
Not even.
They're like fifth pass of the day, got deflected, intercepted. Oh shit!
Oh, you know what I really love when they're doing those live tweets and all the reporters at once say like, so and so, usually like the second wide receiver on the team, just made one of the most spectacular catches you'll ever see in your life, and then you watch it and it's just like, okay, that's kind of cool. But then everyone always talks about that one catch that they made.
George Pickens is that guy this year.
Yeah.
I've seen so much stuff about George Pickens, and I think he is going to be very good. But people are talking like he's the greatest wide receiver of all time. After
he might be
four training camp practices.
He might be.
Last one I had was just the team goes bowling. That's always fun, or plays mini golf.
Yeah,
that's always a fun little moment. I feel like teams though don't go to like camp anymore. You know what I mean?
They don't stay away. They don't. Do
they do
away camp.
Mostly. Maybe it's a COVID thing, but like, aren't most teams just in their facility now?
The Panthers are doing it.
They're somewhere else.
I
guess the Cowboys are in Oxnard. I don't think the Bears.
I got a who's back.
Rookie haircuts.
Yeah.
Are they allowed to do that anymore?
I don't know. Also, don't they do like talent shows a lot too?
Yeah, the rookie talent show.
Yeah,
they always do an impression
Sing your
of the
alma
coach.
mater. Yeah.
Are we mixing up Hard Knocks moments with training camp?
Well, Hard Knocks is a documentary about training
I know,
camp.
but like it's usually what comes out of the media.
No, but this comes out as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're also kind of the media.
Yeah, we are the media. Fuck the media.
The
media's always making their own cheesesteaks and pushing shit on us.
You ever think about just maybe killing yourself, Billy, because you are the liberal media?
What the fuck?
You are who you hate. You woke up one day and look
I'm
in the
the
mirror.
biggest lib.
Yeah.
Yep.
3-time winner.
Billy always tells himself, learn to code.
All right. This has got me very, very excited for
I'm
football.
super excited for football. Oh, my God.